So we're told that S is the sum of all the numbers of the form 1 over n, and n goes from 33 to 64 inclusive. So first thing I'm going to do is to write it out. Now, I should tell students that I have seen these types of questions before. So when I encounter something like this in the exam, obviously it's unfair for someone to compare me to other students, because if I've seen a question like this before, it becomes significantly easier, even if it's a variation. So that's where I think it's important to practice with official GMAT questions. You will see one like this in the official GMAT. The approach is the same. Now, they're asking you to bracket this between two fractions. And the way you want to think about this is to replace each term with the least value and then with the greatest value. That will give you the bounds, the least and the most. So the smallest term is 1/64. So if I replace each term with 1/64, then this will be the lower bound of that summation. And we have here how many terms? 64 minus 33 plus 1, which is 32. Is that correct? Just make sure. Yeah, it is. So 32. So the minimum sum would be 32 times that, half. So we expect S to be greater than half. And then upper limit would be when I replace each of these with the largest term, which is 1 over 33. So in that case, S max will be 32 of those. And you'll notice that that's going to be about 1. It's actually less than 1. So if I just replace it with 1, that's definitely going to work. And for sure, you want to look at the answer choices to see what the different choices are. So that means S has to be between half and 1. Answer is D. So my general comment was, this is how you want to deal with all of these questions. You're looking for to bound the sum. You're finding the least possible sum, where you replace each term with the smallest value. And then the upper limit would be when you replace each one of these with the greatest, because it has to be between those two. And that's the approach for all of these questions. There's, at least I've seen 3 or 4 of these over the years on the GMAT. So you want to keep the approach in mind. So to summarize, the answer is D.